Oh my god, it's been a while since I uploaded anything on this channel. Today I decided to do a story time because a friend of mine, Manasseh Napo, dared me to do a story time. She said if I do a story time, I must just check my views. So I'm like, okay, sharp, fine, I'll do a story time. But I'm not keen on doing a story time, guys, because with story times you reveal too much information. I'm gonna try not to overshare, but at the same time share enough to keep you guys entertained, you know. So anyway, today's story is about how I met Bay. Yeah, it might sound cute, but it's not. So stay tuned, just listen. So me and Bay, we were chatting on WhatsApp. Okay, he slided on my Facebook DM during my Candy Lax days. You know, those who know me, they know what I'm talking about when I talk about Candy Lax. Okay, I used to be Candy Lax on Facebook. So yeah, and I was very judged on my page. So he DM'd me there and he asked for my numbers. I gave him my numbers and then went over to WhatsApp. When it got to WhatsApp, conversation like there was no conversation. I would just see his statuses and he would see mine, but he wouldn't say anything. He would greet me and say hi, how are you, and then that's it. And I was like, this guy, he's not saying anything. So anyway, time goes by, a year passes, the guy is still saying same thing, hi, how are you, how's your day? Like, dude, okay, fine. I was like, okay, this guy doesn't, like, he's not making a move. Like, I don't understand. So anyway, I went on with my life now. So I was dating this guy. And this guy, this guy was driving me nuts, guys. So I was dating this guy and then we broke up because he was cheating. And then during our breakup, we would still see each other, sort of. You know what I'm saying? We're still seeing each other. But we weren't together. You understand? So one time, me and this guy, Tepo, a friend of mine, we'll call him Tepo, we went to Centurion, Chisanyama, you know? We went there, it was nice. Because back then, I used to groove. I was a groove queen. Like, I would groove. Every weekend, I was out grooving, drinking, having fun, enjoying my life. Because I was young, I mean, you know. So I was out, having fun with my friend Tepo. When I get there, my ex is there. This guy, you know. And I felt like we had an unresolved issue. Like, there was no closure, man. The relationship was like half clutch. I don't know if it's going or if it's bad, you know. So I'm there with Tepo and this guy keeps passing by. And the Tepo is like, you know this guy. And I think Tepo was trying to make a move on me too. It was sort of like it wasn't a date, but we were out drinking. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So this guy, we'll call him Tabo. Tabo Kiyo is just passing. How Tabo? And then when I'm like, he greets me, hi. Like, you know, he greets me, got energy, hyperactive. Hi. You know, he wants to hug me, he wants to grab me. I'm like, boy, chill. Relax. I'm with Tabo here. So me and Tabo, we drinking. This guy busy, but busy, up and up. I'm like, okay. Tabo is like, okay, sharp. You know what? Go talk to the boy. Now I'll go. Wabon. Just will you be okay? Like, sharp. Are you gonna need transport? I'm like, nah, it's fine, cool. Sharp via, I'll be fine. Tabo leaves me there with Tabo. Me and Tabo, we chilling, we drinking, it's fine. Jump us around 11. We're going to Tabo's place because Tabo stays close by to where we are. So I'm like, okay, sharp. Grand, it's cool. I know Tabo, so it's not a flop. So we go to his place, sharp. And now in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, me and Tabo, we're gonna fix things, you know. We're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk it through, and we'll be fine, you know. We'll get back together, and yeah, it is. It's gonna be nice. get to his complex there. We bought a gate now. We took an Uber. It dropped us off at the gate. So now we are walking towards the stairs. Hey, Moto is like, no, let's go to your place. I'm like, dude, it's late and we are already at your place. So why must we now go to my place? He's like, no, man, let's go to your place. I'm like, our half hour. We're already here. So what's wrong? He's like, no, man, let's go to your place. I'm like, what half hour? What's in your house, Wena? What are you hiding in there? Let's go there and see. We had a fight, guys. This guy didn't want me to go inside his place. He pulled me and I kept pushing him and he was pulling me. I took his iPhone and I smashed it. So I went up there because his brother was there. After there, you told his brother and his brother is like chilling by the couch. Now I go to the bedroom, to Tabo's bedroom. Ha, Kabula. Hey, guys, I was so shocked. I was drunk and in shock and heartbroken. So I started crying. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? Oh my god! Like, but I was over crying. Like, I don't understand why I was crying like that. But I think it's because I was drunk. Because me and this guy, honestly, we had broken up, so it's not like we were dating. But you get what I'm saying, right? I had hope, maybe one day we will. But anyway, I get there. This guy asked him, what the fuck? Why are you bringing me here? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? He's like, no, you don't understand. I'm like, I don't understand what? What is it that I'm not understanding, brother? Hey? I'm crying. He's like, okay, let's go to your place. He's still insisting that we go to my place. We leave this girl here. I'm like, bruh. Like, we're gonna leave this chick here and go to my place. And then you're gonna come back to this chick again. Worry? Sure. I couldn't believe it. I could not can. I was just devastated. I was crying uncontrollably. I didn't know what to do. It was like my whole life was falling apart. Yo, guys, at that time, I don't even have money for Uber. I couldn't even Uber myself back home. He's like, let's take Uber to your house. I'm like, I'm not leaving with this fucking guy. So I'm like, okay. That day, the same day that I went with Tepo to Shisanyama, I was supposed to meet up with my now babe. We were supposed to actually meet up and have a date. So I canceled the date because me, I'm a whore for alcohol. And I went out with Sepo instead to go and drink. Because I knew if I'm gonna go to a date, it means I'll have to drink a little bit, and be a lady. And I wasn't in the mood for that, honestly. I wanted to go out and drink and have fun and dance and kube mnandi. So now this guy, she's so calm, she's trying to calm me down. I'm like, no, bitch, don't touch me, leave me alone in my misery, guys. Oh my god. So what do? I call the guy who I canceled the dating. Got my phone there. I'm crying. Please come pick me up. Oh, please come pick me up. I'm in Centurion. He's like, okay, send location. I'm coming. Abafana fast. Abafana movement. He came immediately. 20 minutes. Bah. Guy is there. I'm at the gate. I'm still crying. I'm a mess. Yo, wait again. I'm drunk as fuck. So, and mind you, this is the first time I'm going to meet this guy who's coming to pick me up. Guys, at this day and age, don't ever do that. Don't meet up strangers like that. Hey, can kill him more risky, guys. I was taking risk, and that was very irresponsible of me. But hey, if it delay, I'm alive to tell the story. What matters is I'm alive to tell the story. Ain't nothing bad happened. Okay. Moving along, he came to fetch me. I get inside his skr. I'm still crying. Hi. I look at him. Oh, it's you. Okay, you are the guy. You look exactly like the person in the picture. Okay, fine. I'm still a mess. I get to his house and I'm like, do you have alcohol? guys, I was already drunk, but I wanted to get more drunk. He gave me alcohol. He gave me a glass of wine. I didn't even finish it because I was devastated. And I started telling him exactly what happened. Offloading, guys. Telling him that this guy, meanwhile, there's a girl there. Hey, the whole story. I tell him the whole story. I am so heartbroken and devastated. How could this guy do this to me? Like, why would he do that to me? Anyway, I slept. I woke up at 11 in the morning the next day. In fact, he wakes me up and he took me to Mike and Bean for breakfast. Guys, I went there barefoot because obviously I don't want to wear my yesterday's outfit because it was a mess. It was too revealing. You know, night clothes. When you wear night clothes in the day, you look like a cheap prostitute. So I don't want to wear that. Don't want to wear the heels. So I went there barefoot, wearing his clothes, wearing his short and his t-shirt. Go to Mike and Bean and whatever. From that day on, I became his girlfriend. Okay. During that week, I would talk to this guy, my new bae now. Talking to him. We were texting, everything was fine. And then weekend he came to pick me up at my place and I went to his place. And then after that, we were together ever since. Every weekend we were together. I do not recall a weekend that I wasn't with that man ever since that day. Okay? And then that was it. The only thing he did was to ask me, are you sure you're not gonna go back to that guy? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna go back to that guy. Guys, I was sure and determined I'm not gonna go back to that guy. That I knew for a fact that I'm not gonna go back there. Because first of all, that guy on Dryland nonsense. So how could he do that to me? Like, not only did he embarrass me, myself, I embarrassed myself. Do you understand how deep that is? Tears in front of him, his brother, and his girlfriend or whoever the hell this girl was. I didn't even ask her. I didn't like, yo guys, I was so done. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna go back to that guy, you know. I was like, oh, okay. So we can see what's gonna happen between me and you, brother. You know, from one ship to another. In life, we go with those that go, you know. Wait for who, for what? Healing? No. I had already broken up with that guy months back, but we were still okay, sort of like, you know, doing the Babs thing. But it's not like it was a relationship. It wasn't a relationship, man. Looking back at it now, I don't think me and that guy, me and Tapo, had a relationship as strong enough to last, strong enough to, you know, no, man. I think what was going on there, it was just weed, sex, alcohol, and groove. I wasn't his girlfriend. I don't think he considered me his girlfriend. I think I was just another girl who was there when he needed whatever. So then after that, I was like, you know what? I have a new man now, and he's treating me nice. And in that same year that I met my man, we had a traditional wedding that December. Like, things went by so fast. Boom, boom, boom. 2 years later, we have a baby. Like, even no, it's 3 years. 3 years later, we have a baby. Yeah, we have a baby now together with my son. We are just a happy, nice family. Life goes by so fast. When another door closes, another one opens. And if you don't grab that opportunity, girl, what I feel. Sometimes you just need to give things a chance. I'm not saying it will work, but you need to be open to trying things, you know. You need to avail yourself to people who treat you good. So guys, that is it for today. That is the crazy story time about how I met my man. So please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. I will try and upload maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. I'll try to be consistent with the content though. A friend of mine said I should do story times more often, and honestly, story times are more easier to do than any other content. I didn't even have to pause the camera to tell the story, and this video doesn't even need editing. See what I mean? So I'm gonna keep giving you guys story times, bits and pieces, not too much, but you know, enough to keep you entertained. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.